can't see anything. I can just see us.
Should be live now. Game hasn't started yet. It's gonna start off soon. I've literally clicked the button to go live. Okay, it's officially started. Yo, we are live. We are live. We are live, guys. If you see me wearing shades, it's literally because my eyes are freaking red. Very, very red at the moment. Don't know why. They're just red. But yeah, I'm here with my sister B,
Oh,
talking about the Chelsea game. Liverpool stuff probably gonna save it for tomorrow, but it is what it is. So B,
yeah.
how would you feel about today's game? You watched the game.
What, Chelsea?
Yeah.
I thought it was, it's just so annoying, like, because Chelsea, they should not have, like, I'm sorry, watching, especially in the first half, there's no way, watching the way they were playing in the first half, I would have expected a 5-0 loss. Like, they didn't play that badly. That the game did not reflect that scoreline. The second half, though, I don't know what happened when they went down the tunnel. They just gave up. They gave Chelsea just it just felt like they just gave up, and I was like, y'all don't want to help out, help Liverpool out. It's just annoying.
They don't care. They got nothing to play for. The season ended last week. Last weekend.
Yeah, like they gave up.
I know they got nothing
They
to play
they.
for. They don't
But the
care.
thing is, no, because in the first half they were playing all right. They were having chances. They just couldn't get in the net, right? And it wasn't like Arsenal. Although Arsenal had like more possession, it wasn't like they were dominating the game so much that I didn't think Chelsea could get in any shots. Like they were getting shots, they were getting chances as well. It felt more like a back and forth. The second half, I didn't even know who was in goal for Arsenal. Like I didn't even remember who was in goal because all I saw was the Chelsea defensive half. Like it was just peak.
Chelsea, 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 Chelsea.
They're so trash, bro.
You know the problem with Chelsea is the problem I have with Chelsea is I always feel okay maybe they can do something. Chelsea's like a roller coaster, but you got little highs, baby highs. You know ones where it goes like it just peaks up a tiny bit and it drops down pretty quickly. That's Chelsea right now. Chelsea win a game, everyone feels like this is the turning point. At the end of the day,
No,
some of these players are just not good enough. If you
no,
everyone feels
because
like they're
with
not good
Chelsea,
enough, they don't have the mentality to do it. They just don't have the players to facilitate the ambition that they want to have. What do you
Chelsea
think?
are annoying. Because they're like they give you hope. You'll watch it and you're thinking they're not playing that bad. They could score. They could score, but they never do.
So I have a question. Was this more so Chelsea were bad, or was it more so Arsenal were that good?
I think it was Chelsea playing bad, but I'm sorry. I don't think Arsenal played that well to the point where 5-0 makes sense in my head what after watching that game. I feel like, especially in the second half, Chelsea just gave up. Like, some of them goals, yeah. To be fair, some of the goals, I think um, Ben White's second goal, no one was saving that. Like, that was a very good goal. But some of the defense, Chelsea's defense was very sloppy. Disasi,
You know what this game reminded me of?
where did he get him? Where did they find him? What?
They're going from France.
Bro, he
This game
played
reminded me of
trash.
Liverpool versus Chelsea.
What's the rest of them?
Remember we beat
Why?
them when we beat them at Anfield, Liverpool versus Chelsea. This game reminds me so much
Why?
of it. And Nunes hit like the bar like 4 times.
Oh my days,
That was
man.
the,
Nunes is
today's game was the same game. Only difference is they didn't have Nkunku to score that
he's
amazing
such a
goal they
funny
got.
guy.
Think about it. They didn't have Nkunku to score
That's
that amazing
it.
goal. The thing about it is,
Yeah.
this is giving the Arsenal fans believe that they can win the league.
I don't know why they act like City doesn't exist. Are they forgetting that there's one certain board man in Manchester that's about ready to follow everybody's plans?
I'm not gonna lie. Tottenham, I'm gonna tell you this, Arsenal fans. If you beat Tottenham, they're gonna lose against City on purpose.
Really?
Why would they be if they? Why would they want to beat City to help Arsenal out?
Let me tell you, that's true. But still, I need them to help us. I need them to be everybody.
Man,
Tottenham,
this is Liverpool's fault. While we're
yeah,
bad
the thing is,
people, we have to
Liverpool always
realize
end
who
up.
needs to be bad for us to go above.
Liverpool
We're
always
hard
end up
headed.
in that position. They always end up in the position where our fate is not in our own hands. We can win every game, but we have to make sure that we have to just hope that our rivals lose. It's not. It's so, no, I saw someone say this on Twitter. They said it's that time of the season where we start looking at our rivals' remaining fixtures and try and find former Liverpool players and beg them to help us. Like it's so
They're former
embarrassing.
Liverpool players for a reason because they won.
They say stuff like Origi and Lalana, please, and I was like, they're not gonna do nothing. So we look like it's just so peak.
Nah, but what's it though? At the end of the day, Arsenal did what they needed to do. Kai Havertz dumped on Chelsea. Um,
Chelsea were very sloppy in defense. Like Disasi played so
why
trash,
did they play
man.
Thiago Silva?
I don't know because he's old. I don't
No,
know.
but he's actually their best defender still. Like
I
in the
don't know.
season.
Honestly, I don't know what was going on.
And
Enzo played.
you know represented Chelsea the most, B.
What?
Madueke was laughing and happy. And Thiago Silva, big Thiago
Madu-
Silva that's played with Neymar at the World Cup, all of these players.
Madueke was just running.
Is out here crying. Big Thiago
Madueke
Silva
was running.
that's won trophies. He's out here crying that they lost. You got Madueke laughing with his head
The
back
thing
on.
is, yeah. What's his name? Enzo Fernandez was trash. Madueke was just running
When was the last
around.
time Enzo Fernandez played a good
Mickey
game?
Mickey J was trash. Disasi was trash.
So,
The keeper gave up in the second half. The keeper was like, I don't even want to jump no more. He just let the ball roll in. I don't understand. Like, it is what it is, man. They gave up. They rolled over. They saw, and the thing is, it was only 1-0. So they really could have kept going. I don't know what is going on in Chelsea camp here, but like,
mm. Hey man, it's one of those things where Chelsea season's done. On to next season for them. They're gonna try and overhaul their team all over again. Get rid of Sterling, get rid of Chilwell, get rid of Gallagher, get rid of all these players again, and try and do another project all over again. And the thing about these players that they're gonna get rid of, they're gonna sell them for a lot of money. A lot of teams want
oh
Gallagher.
yeah,
Gallagher's
oh yeah,
garbage, but a lot of teams want Gallagher.
yeah,
Sterling's
this
garbage.
guy is so trash.
A lot of teams want Sterling. Like
I
these
even
players still
forgot
got
Sterling played.
these players still got value. So since these players
Yeah,
still got value, there's gonna be a lot of teams that are gonna be in there trying to acquire their services. Which
yeah,
at the end of the day, when you break it down and you see how Chelsea players are, they literally go for like the price tag for a lot of players don't make sense. As garbage as people may think Jackson is going for more money than they bought him for. He ain't going for 27
oh
mil.
yeah,
Jackson at
hundred
least going
percent,
for 50
hundred
mil.
percent.
Jackson at least going
Yeah,
for 50 to 60 mil because what they're gonna look at is we see this guy that has raw potential that we can improve, and the fact that Kai Havertz is actually starting to score and show usefulness is making people think that these players aren't bad, that the
no,
environment of Chelsea is the problem.
it's true. No, it's true. It's literally like it's it's common like Chelsea mentality. I think that it's never the players' fault when they come to Chelsea and play bad. It's the club, it's the manager, it's whatever the environment is. It's never the players' fault. And the players leave, and we can see if that's actually the case. But I feel like I never see Chelsea fans blaming their people, like the players. It's always about the management, the the training is garbage, the manager is garbage. We need to get a new manager, sack him, sack him. It's never about maybe Conor Gallagher just can't play football. Like, do you know what I mean? It's not. It's so like
But so I got a
I
question
don't
for
know.
you. So my question is, how many managers will it take for the manager not to be the problem?
This is what I'm saying, man. Like sometimes, because thing is, how can you know if the manager's the problem or not? Thing is, I don't know because I don't get how much freedom Pochettino has and how much this team is
He
his
doesn't, man,
vision.
because these players will dump on them and say, make these players good.
This is what I'm saying.
But the problem
Like,
is,
because how
yeah,
can you
if you're
blame
gonna
the
do,
manager?
now I was gonna say this real quick. If you're gonna do that style, what you do is, yeah, you bring these players in and they get a manager that can actually coach the style that you want to play. So if you want to do that whole director of football structure, you get a coach that can actually facilitate for these players' skill sets. But the problem is they're just hiring a coach based on wanting a yes man, based on wanting a guy that has no pedigree to say no, you're wrong. Thomas Tuchel's garbage as people may think he is. You want a UCL, he can be like, no, I'm right. I'm a UCL winner. I'm into a UCL final.
Exactly.
I've done this and that. What's Poch gonna go? Yo, I took Tottenham to a final and bricked it because I should have. I played Harry Kane. I dropped a guy that scored a hat trick in the final. What's he gonna say? He can't say nothing. I dropped a guy that scored a hat trick for Harry Kane, and Harry Kane did nothing in that whole entire final.
It was so funny, man. That is true.
And then I
That's
lost
what
the
I'm
league
saying.
with PSG, and I made everyone think Messi was washed. There's literally nothing he can say to make himself look good. There's
You make it
nothing.
sound like Poch is so trash.
Nah, Poch is like a West Ham level manager.
To be fair, yeah,
Like
because Poch is
some managers can't manage elite players. So like some managers, they're like middle of
because
the pack. Like David
Poch
Moyes,
spent
he's a
most
middle of the pack manager. Same with
Poch
Ten Hag.
spent most he spent most of his career or the bulk that we know him for. We know him for his Tottenham time, right? But obviously, they weren't doing all that. Tottenham, I don't even understand Tottenham. Why are they even like? No, I'm not hating you. Why are they even top like big six
Because they got big
when they
fan
don't
base.
win?
They're in London, and they got the biggest stadium out of the big six. They got the biggest stadium in England.
Yeah, that's because it's it's
And they got a
London.
big fan base. That's really it. And they're in
Yes.
London.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. Like, if you look at Tottenham's, like,
And they're an early club. They're a club that should be doing more but don't do more.
yeah, they're good.
Like
And
if you look at
how
the
much are you
if
blaming?
you look
How
at the
much are we
teams
blaming?
if you look at
How
the
much are we
teams
blaming Pochettino for?
for what for them
Exactly for
um
Tottenham.
I don't know because Tottenham just don't win with any manager.
Exactly. So how can we? So taking him, putting him as Chelsea. None of this is really. I mean, I didn't really know Pochettino's specific coaching style because I'm seeing Tottenham. Tottenham ain't winning. We take the Poch out of the Tottenham, they're still not winning. We put Poch in Chelsea. Chelsea are still doing Chelsea
He
team.
made Messi score 4 goals in one season, man. How?
That's true. To be fair, yeah, the PSG
And
thing,
then
and
Messi the year after won the World
the
Cup
second he left, they were
and scored a lot more goals. And look way
exactly.
better.
That's so funny. That's so funny. Yeah, I get what you mean.
It's like Ten Hag made Ronaldo look bad.
I just think Chelsea Chelsea fans tend to blame the manager for any little thing. But it's hard to know because obviously it's a whole big factor. I think sometimes the Chelsea players know this and they can play into it and start like playing worse because they know that they'll hurry up and get the manager sacked
You know
if they're
why?
not into.
Because if you look at Chelsea, how Abramovich is structured, once they sack a manager, the team goes on a winning streak. They win the league or they do something crazy. So they're so
Mm.
used to seeing that happen. When we go through a slump, we don't get through the slump with the manager. The manager's the issue. Get a
Just
new
get rid of
manager
the
in,
manager and
and the new
then we'll
manager
play
wins
better.
something new, and then we keep it rinse and repeat. They've been used to that, so they feel like we can continue that cycle. The problem
I know, but
is
it's
that's how it only
unsustainable.
works when you have a structure for it. Abramovich had the structure where he had the people for it. He had the win now players for it because the only way you're winning now is if you have win now players. And these players that they got, they're not win now players. They're
That's
players
true.
like Enzo Fernandez has been in Europe for 1 year. Like a year ago, like no 2 years. 2 years ago, Enzo Fernandez was playing in South America.
Mm, that's true. And to be fair, with in the no, not Van with
Nicolas
it's Todd
Jackson
Bowley.
was in Senegal, bruv.
It's it's why am I crazy? Stop, man.
No, B, I saw that clip where he tried to go for a post. He tried to go near post. I'm like, bro,
No,
you
no,
see the
no,
whole
no.
goal was here. B, the goalkeeper was like this. Look, the goalkeeper was like this. And he tries to shoot it where my body is.
That's what I'm
It's just
saying,
all
man.
here.
Oh, but I don't understand why he
And
kicked it there.
here's the thing.
The
I'm not upset
thing is, it
that
didn't
he
even hit
missed.
like the post or nothing. It hit the outside side netting.
B, I'm not upset that he
Like,
missed. I'm upset at where he aimed the ball at. You don't put yourself in the best position to score.
that's what
Because
I'm
at the
saying.
end of the
Where's
day,
the
yeah, like I said, most of these players blow out of proportion in terms of strikers miss. Strikers will always miss. It's just the only difference is we got Twitter, we got social media to clip all the misses. So anytime Haaland misses, man, because think about it, before Haaland came into the league, I've never heard of big chances missed. No one
This
talks
is what
about
I'm
that
saying.
stat.
They're making this up. They're making these stats up to make people look bad. Like,
No, no.
tell me,
Do
tell
you know,
me
do you know
what a
what
big
conver- do you know,
chance
do you know,
is.
what good- do you know what good conversion rate for a striker is?
Mm-hmm.
Guess.
I don't know.
The good conversion rate for a striker in front of goal is like 25%. 25% is considered elite.
That's similar to basketball, then, isn't it?
Yeah, but basketball, the scoring percentage is higher because you can literally be directly underneath the rim when no one can block you.
You can be right in front of the goal.
But those chances are
Do you know how
actually
many
very.
times?
Those chances don't
Do you know
happen
how
a
many
lot.
times I've seen Raheem Sterling kick the ball from like 2 yards out and somehow make it over the bar? Like, don't make sense.
Because he leans back, he goes like this. He's
Exactly.
sliding like this, and he touches it, and he goes and he does his
All
face
you
like this.
needed to do was let the ball touch your leg and it's in the back of the net.
Because
Somehow it's
they
it's
try
in.
they try and go. Let me put my foot. I just want to like what's his name? It gotta. I just want to smash it. He goes like
I
I
just
just
have,
want to smash it.
in this position, I just have to smash
I
it.
just had to smash it. That's what they do.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but what I
Instead of
know, like,
focusing on getting contact or the mindset of if I get contact, it's a goal. It is I want to put my foot through this ball. I want to
but
like
again, that's again to do with the decision making. Like the IQ just is not there.
no, but
Like
you know
with
the problem
Nicholas
with Chelsea. Do you
Jackson,
know what they did
why
last
would you
time when
kick it
Nicholas
there?
Jackson had a disaster class at Wembley? Do you know what they did?
What?
Chelsea Twitter account posted Nicholas Jackson training.
So why?
Mike put in the chat pressure piles on Poch. Pressure piles on my freaking English. Not my English, but yeah, it does pile on Poch. But here's the thing, yeah, it's Poch's fault to an extent. But at the same time, if they took their chances, there's a whole new different dynamic.
This is what
Mike,
I'm saying.
you know the difference between Chelsea and Man United is? You guys have better goal scorers. Garnacho one-on-one the goalkeeper. I trust Garnacho to score. I think Garnacho is a very good finisher in front of goal when he gets the chance
Yeah.
to score. I trust him to score. I don't trust Jackson to score. I don't trust Madueke to put himself in a position to score.
Madueke.
I don't trust Mikhailo Mudryk to score. Even Rashford. I even trust Rashford to score if he's put in the position to score. The only problem with Rashford that's an issue is the application. The problem that Chelsea have is they don't have a lot of people that they can trust to score. That's why if this game was you guys, Mike, and you guys got the same opportunity, this game's 3-3. Or this game's ended like a 4-3. Because the thing about Man United is Man United know how to score. The issue is they don't know how to stop teams from taking shots. That's what happens, man. Man United be letting shots come at them, and that's the problem that they're gonna have. And I feel like that's gonna cost them in the Arsenal game. I think Arsenal are gonna beat the brakes of Man United. Either Arsenal are gonna beat the brakes of Man United, or Man United are gonna get a 4-4 scoreline. It's gonna be something ridiculous like that. Like I really do see that happening. Okay, Mike said, who did they buy to solve the striker issue? B.
I don't. This is the thing. Like, it's difficult because with Chelsea,
Chelsea will make him even more injury prone.
Yeah, who are you thinking of?
You know the guy I'm thinking of. The Somali brother that claims he's from Sweden. That plays for Newcastle.
Or Isak?
Yes.
Oh, to be fair. No, see, this is the thing.
At Newcastle, at Chelsea, we're seeing him as much as we're seeing Lavia.
Oh, I forgot about him.
Exactly.
I actually... No, see, this is...
Mike, Joe's so funny. Nkunku scoring some of these chances. It's just Nkunku's never fit.
Yeah, Nkunku's injured all the time.
I'm not gonna lie, Mike. I'll go for Ivan Toney for Chelsea. Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney's on the older side, but they need older ages. I'm going for Ivan Toney, but I don't think Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney's the answer. I'm going for Ivan Toney, or I'm going to try and buy Nkunku a new set of legs, because the legs he's got are clearly an issue.
Yeah, no, things.
It's like what Mont said. The Liverpool fan said in his stream. He said. Mont said, "I'll give Thiago my hamstrings."
That's true.
The
Thiago's
Thiago, you can take my hamstrings. He grabbed onto his leg
yeah.
like, you can take my hamstrings.
Thiago keeps getting like pictured outside of training, and then he goes back into hibernation for 3 months. Like
No, man.
he ain't
He's the
never
worst
done.
part. He fooled me with them turns and them levering into the corner. I was like, yes,
Yeah,
he's back.
they should have never showed us. They should have
Dude
never
put
showed
one
us them
toenail
pictures, them videos.
on the Emirates. Went out. Do you know what's crazy? Thiago, if we win the Premier League, Thiago ain't getting a medal. He hasn't played enough games.
He
He's
should.
only played 5 minutes.
He shouldn't. Yeah, exactly. He's not been there. He's injured.
Dude, that means
But
he
no,
played
what I'm
less
saying,
games than Harvey Elliott when he was 16 when we won the league.
yeah, because he's injured. This guy's always injured.
Okay, back to the
No,
question about Isaac.
yeah. What I was
Isaac.
gonna say,
Yeah, go for it.
but what I was gonna say about Chelsea, yeah, is it's difficult to say because Chelsea tend to buy these Nicholas Jackson as strikers, yeah. And
Project
you know who I can
strikers.
see at Chelsea. I can see Victor Osimhen fit right in, but not for the good reasons, not for the right reasons. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He'll go there and pull out some Afcon performance and not score or almost score, get there. Like I don't know. I feel like Chelsea is not really a good environment for a striker. So
Especially a
you might
project
have people
striker.
who, yeah, exactly. You might have people that are playing well when they get to Chelsea, and something about the play style, something about what's going on just stunts the strikers. Like they don't, people don't be scoring. Who scores? Cole Palmer, and he scores a lot of penalties.
I'll
He
say
scores
this,
outplay
yeah.
too.
I'll say this, yeah. Here's the thing here. Nicholas Jackson is a good player. People forget Nicholas Jackson's not even 23 years old. People forget that.
Yeah,
I
because
know
he
he
looks
look old
old.
as hell, but
he
people forget that he ain't that old.
looks old. That's why.
People forget Nicholas Jackson ain't that old. Like I know he look old, but he ain't that old. Nicholas Jackson's
How
like
old is
22, 23 years old. But the problem that Nicholas Jackson has is Chelsea fans are conditioned to winning now. Chelsea fans
he?
are
Yeah.
conditioned. Like Mike. Let me ask you a question. Yeah. Who? Okay. I'm gonna ask the chat this. Like the video as well. Who's your top 10 strikers? Actually, no, B. Let's play a game. Who's your top 10 strikers? We're gonna name 10 strikers. I'm gonna name one. You name one back.
I'm cooked. I'll be so real. Yeah, go on
And
in.
see how much we struggle.
Like no one's a striker. It's all wingers now.
Okay, go name a striker. I name one back, and we just keep going. And they have to be good.
Nicholas Jackson.
No, that don't play for Chelsea. Let's do that. That
Okay,
don't play for Chelsea.
Victor Osman. Victor Osman. Exactly.
Okay. Victor Gokares. I'm just going
Mm,
based on who's playing well.
yeah. Um, Haaland.
Okay, that's hard. Okay, that's Haaland. Isak.
Mm, Ivan Tony. Striker.
I'm actually sweating now.
I can't even think of any of it.
The sun
We already
count.
made
The sun count.
no, bro. Son is a forward, but he's not. This is what I'm saying. Everyone's now just
Tell
labeled as forward.
Mike. This is the worst era of strikers. This is
No
the
one's a
absolute
striker.
worst era. Do you know why? Because kids don't want to score. Kids want to play make. Kids want to dribble. Kids want to
No,
be that number
thing
10,
is,
that winger, that playmaker, the freaking Joga Bonito with no aim product. No one wants to be a striker. Think about it,
so
Mike.
no,
When
so
we were growing up, everybody wanted to be Wayne Rooney. Everybody
we wanted
wanted
to
to be
score the
Michael
goals.
Owen. Everybody wanted to be who else was
I
there?
wanted to. We wanted to score the
We wanted to
goals.
be.
Like,
Everybody wanted to be Fernando Torres at Liverpool,
mm,
not Chelsea Torres. No one wanted to be that one. Everybody wanted to be Drogba.
see the Chelsea.
Everybody wanted to be those strikers. Ruud van Nistelrooy, Andy Cole, Dwight York,
I wanted to score the
Les
goals.
Ferdinand.
Andy Carroll.
Shut up, man. Everybody wanted to be those guys. Nobody wants to be strikers now. And even if you look at this era, who wants to be Haaland?
No, this is what I'm saying. If you think about it, yeah, it's not even just like no one wants to be a striker. Yeah, I get that. But the emphasis now in football is more on being
Wait, the
a
Jota
more.
count. Jota doesn't even count as a.
That's what I'm saying because it's all about people being a rounded forward. Like an out
Oh, so you
striker
talk about playing
is
multiple positions.
the striker is a dying position, man, because everybody's a forward. So like, oh, I can play down the middle, I can
You
play
know
on the
why?
left,
Because we overrate.
play on the left, play on the right.
Pep Guardiola's taken away specialists, and same with like big managers like play like Klopp. Like, do you know who Real Madrid play up
Even
front?
Klopp,
Do you know who Real
even
Madrid play up
Klopp.
front? B.
Yes.
Real Madrid play Rodrigo and Vinny up front. That's their. Those are
Ah,
their
yeah,
two two up
Vinny. Yeah.
front. They play a 4 4
Mm.
2 diamond wide, meaning that they don't have any wingers. The wingers are the strikers. So
This is what I'm saying.
Drew Bellingham's basically the false nine, low key. He's basically the false
Mm.
nine. So what happens is you got the two strikers like this. Drew Bellingham's banging in the middle. So what happens? This is kind of like what Firmino does. Do you know how Liverpool plays
Mm.
4-3-3?
Yeah, I
If
was
you
gonna say
drop
about
Firmino
Bobby.
back and you push Salah there, you push Armani there, you push Salah there, you basically essentially got a 4-4-2 diamond. And when you got a 4-4-2 diamond, what happens is you got your wingers essentially become the strikers, and that's
Mm.
the way football's heading. It the goals are coming from wide players. Mbappe wide player. Like, so what we're having is we're having a lot of forwards that have to be versatile. Like, you
Mm.
don't have true number nines, but here's the thing: the most important thing about football is scoring goals. So goal scoring can't die. It shouldn't be allowed to die because
Oh yeah, it can't.
you
But
need
this is the
goal
thing.
scoring to happen.
People, there will always be people who are scoring goals. But the thing is,
Oh,
people
you
who
need
are
to go to my
dedicated.
volume mic. Yo, Mike, is this better? Let me know if this is better because my mic was a bit far away. Let me know if this is better now. Do I sound louder?
Yeah.
Okay, it's probably because my mic was far away. But shit. Okay, let me double check this. Okay.
But the thing is,
Hello. Oh,
people who
you
are
put my
dedicated.
volume mic. Yo, Mike, is this better? Let me know. Okay. But but yeah, I'm just gonna hold my mic in my hand. I might as well just do that. Maybe I sound louder. Do I sound louder now?
Yeah.
Okay, you are frozen. You're like posing like with your head like tilted to one side. It's hilarious. Okay, so the problem is striker position is a position that shouldn't be allowed to die because you need a striker. You need a bagsman. It's desperately needed. That's why Man United in a position where they have to develop Hoyland. Hoyland should really have time to play for an Atalanta, a couple of seasons at Atalanta. When he gets to 22, 23, then you make the move to a Man United. 20 years old,
Mm.
Man United leading the line, he shouldn't really be thrown into that mix. Nunez should have had another season at Benfica because before this breakout season that he had at Benfica, he was looking trash, and before then he was playing in the second division in Spain. So when you really look at it, these players are getting bought too early and they get put under pressure. And then you got the social media era. They go on Twitter and they see themselves getting cooked week in, week out. And it shows in their performance. Jackson don't want to shoot because he's scared to miss. He went around the goalkeeper and tried to square it back because he's scared to miss. The goal is open, but he is already thinking, if I mess this up, I'm going to be clipped on Twitter. But guess what, Jackson? The decision you made, you got clipped and put on Twitter regardless.
Yeah. So, yeah, I know. I get what you mean. I think because oh, I don't know what I was gonna say. I think because like players do multiple things. Like like with Klopp era as well,
Mm-hmm.
we've had an emphasis on false nine
Yep.
and also like our wingers getting a lot of the goals.
Tactical pressing.
I get that, but like our wingers getting lots of the goals, false nine, our fullbacks coming forward to do like assists and playmaking and stuff like that. It's all really cool and fun when you look at the stats and it's great, right? But we're not developing strikers to the point where everybody's a winger, so that if people want to have forwards and want to have strikers, they're pulling these babies from the academy saying, "Oh, you can be my number one striker,"
Actually, wait,
which is what.
we forgot to mention two strikers that are developing in the age range where I think like a Rasmus, a Nunes, and a Jackson are going to be good.
Go on.
Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins is 28 years old and he's
Ah,
suddenly starting to
yes,
become good. He's 28 and he's suddenly starting to become good.
he looks young.
Ollie Watkins last season, yeah, light skin tax. Ollie Watkins last season, yeah. Let me say this: Ollie Watkins last season didn't look as good as what Darwin Nunes looks now, and we're criticizing Nunes. And Nunes is a lot younger. Ollie Watkins last season didn't look as good as what Rasmus Højlund was looking when he had that purple patch, when he was
Mm.
basically scoring like a zero of like a negative xg.
Yeah,
But they weren't
yeah.
creating him nothing. We had to like score off the shoulder, like
They were
get
kicking
the
it. He
limited
was
chances he had to score.
he was cooking.
Ollie Watkins was the vocal point, and he wasn't looking that good. Maybe it was Gerard Tax, because Gerard Tax is crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you, Gerard Tax is crazy. But point being is he bloomed late. Dominic Solanke, I remember him at Liverpool.
Oh
He
yes,
was a
Solanke.
scrub. He was a scrub at Liverpool. I'm
Solanke is
gonna be
playing
real.
so sick.
He was a scrub at Liverpool. Now, even at Bournemouth, he weren't that good for so long. He's only starting to
He
show.
just got good now. I don't even know what.
And guess what? 26 years old. So, Mike, what I think is happening is a lot of this and to the rest of the chat as well. A lot of these strikers are gonna bloom late because they have been fast tracked. And Gerard was terrible. And I see
It was
and Callum from
so
Copy
bad.
TV. I watch your channel, Callum. I like you, man. You're a cool guy. Also from South London as well. Cool, fellow Liverpool fan. But you are smoking some different type of crack to want Gerard in the dugout. You don't need to see it. I know Gerard was
At
in
our
the.
team,
Yes, he said I
no,
got to see it once.
no.
Yeah, he could be in the dugout for like a charity game.
He
He
can be
could be
there
in the
just
dugout for that
he
charity
can be
game.
there to take pictures and stuff.
But
VIP
he's a
suit.
Gerard sexual.
He cannot be our manager.
He's
No
trash.
way. No way, man. I want to win games. I want to win
He is trash,
trophies.
man. But then again, he does have
But
one
yeah, what I'm saying
requirement.
is right.
He does have one thing that a potential manager doesn't have. We got to talk
He's
about
got
this.
aura. Is that it?
Nah, he got hair. You this is me. I'm not lying. Tell me a Liverpool manager's been good with that's bold.
That's so
Name
stupid.
one for the whole
No,
history.
I
You
don't
can't
even
name
think.
any.
You know what
You
I'm
can't
saying? The
name
closest.
any, man.
Listen, yeah. The closest thing to bold was Rafa Benitez, and they weren't even bold.
And guess what? Did you
Like,
see him in his final season?
he's only bold now.
Trash.
It's so bad. No, yeah.
Bold
What I'm
managers
saying
don't do well at Liverpool, man. I don't want no
is,
Dutch Phil Mitchell.
you're just hating because you don't, because
Dude
no one's
looks
gonna be cut.
dude looks like a
Anyway, no.
Dutch Stone Cold Steve Austin. Like, nah, I'm good, bro.
Why are you cooking my boy, man? He ain't even do
Dude,
nothing,
what's his
man.
name?
I don't know. So,
And these Gakpo sexuals like, yes, Gakpo gotta get in the team now. Screw Gakpo, I wanna win.
no, okay, here's the thing, yeah. This is what I'm saying again. The emphasis is not on getting these people to be able to score. The emphasis is not on developing strikers.
It's
It's
on
on developing,
control, possession.
it's on developing forwards, attackers. It's all general. It's not just you're playing attack or you're playing defense. Like the whole individual roles of, oh, I play a striker, I play on the wing, I play a cam. It's more like I'm in attack. Therefore, I can score, I can shoot, I can pass, I can do that. But I'm not the only one. Same with club era, we did have Salah who would be getting like golden boot, or Salah and Mane were getting golden boot sort of things. But we had a big spread of people all over the team who will
Attack
score.
heavy. Like Henderson getting goals, B.
Yeah, I know, but like, obviously it's attack heavy, but like there's a big spread of people that will get
I would say
goals.
Ginny
Like
got like five.
I
Bro.
wouldn't be shocked if like our midfielders were getting quite a few goals, and there were quite a few games where each one of our forwards would get a goal, or we had a few people across the team get a
Bro, I
goal.
gotta ask you a
I
question.
wouldn't be surprised if Trent got a goal, or if Virgil or whoever scored every now and then. Like I wouldn't be surprised.
I got a question for you.
Hmm.
How many goals do you think Gravenberch got this season?
One, right? Three. Oh, what? A four. He has one in the Prem. So what were the three in
Europa
the
League merchant.
Europa?
Remember
This is what I'm saying,
regardless,
man. They can
regardless,
be him and Gakpo, yeah, frauds. Because when we need them Europa League goals against Atalanta, nothing. I'm actually so sick
no,
of
I
that.
will say this about Gakpo. Gakpo looks better left wing.
Yes, he
Guys,
does.
by the way, man, this is not gonna be stream mark, because this is just gonna be a nice, relax stream where you can just relax and watch back, man. I'm gonna get back to doing the whole stream market thing and a whole different topic thing in the other streams. I've been working a lot on the Blick incident. If you guys don't know, I got a skit channel, so we've been working a lot on that. And
Hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, since I got a lot of stuff going on outside this channel as well, it's been kind of hectic, and a part of me can't be bothered to freaking clip to go back, sit through this live stream and clip some stuff at this current moment in time. I'm just giving myself a little bit of relaxation before I start doing that again. I'm gonna start doing that tomorrow when hopefully Faz will come on stream and express his feelings about Chelsea, because there's two games we got to talk about. I'm gonna call it the Chelsea therapy session. That's gonna be the name of the stream. Mike, if you're here, the name of the stream is called the Chelsea therapy session, where Faz is gonna rant about Chelsea. We're gonna talk about the problem for Chelsea. This is basically the Chelsea season review, because their season's over. This is basically the Chelsea season review from the start of the season to the end of the season. This is the Chelsea season review. From the board, we're gonna talk about everything. Hopefully tomorrow. Tomorrow. That is gonna be the major aim for tomorrow, if Faz can get on the live and talk about this with me, because I feel like we're at that stage where the losses are piling up, the all-time lows are piling up, the batterings. Chelsea are getting creative with how they're losing. They're looking good, but they're losing 5-0.
This is what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense. How do you play in an entire half of football and look all right and lose 5-0?
They conceded 4 goals in the second half.
But it doesn't make sense. But the thing is, right, 2 out of them 4 in the second half, that made no sense. I was looking at it and I was like, why is the ball even getting there? Like you watching the game, you said, why does it look so open, so slow pace? They look like they were just tired, man. 40 minutes into the game, they were just exactly. They look like they were just walking around as if this is not their day job. They train. They have the stamina to run around for 90 minutes if they have to. You look like they were just stand.
I think City are gonna drop points.
I think they will as well.
Not because they're bad. It's because the Premier League and the fixture list is screwing them over.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I think the games are too close together. I think Arsenal are gonna drop points too. I think Arsenal are gonna drop points because the games are too close together.
Arsenal playing like 3 games in this match.
Speaking of Arsenal, this is a good segue. So Arsenal B. What does this win mean for them? Does this win show anything, or does this win basically not show nothing?
See, the thing is, right, as much as I complain as a Liverpool fan of not being in control of the situation, Arsenal are also not in control. City, because the thing is, yeah, Arsenal have now played 2 more games than City and 1 more game than we have. So them being ahead by 3 points means nothing. Yeah, they've done what they needed to do, but they have to sit and wait to see if everybody else lets them stay. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was confused for a second. I said, they played 2 more games with City, and then I remembered City played Chelsea on the weekend. But yeah.
Yeah, so they played 32, because City were playing in FA Cup, that's why. So they've only played, yeah, exactly. And City are, right now, City are 4 points behind Arsenal, but they've got 2 games in hand. And we're 3 points behind Arsenal with 1 game in hand. Obviously, Arsenal's goal difference, the thing is, right, Arsenal can crank up their goal difference all they want. If City don't lose, it means nothing. It means nothing. Or if they lose in the next few games, you just got a high goal difference for what? Like, it doesn't mean it. This is exactly what happened at the beginning of this year, January, February time. Arsenal winning like 3-0, 4-0, back to back. And they were still third. It meant nothing. Because, like, you can have a strong win or a strong looking win. This win wasn't that convincing. It was, for me, it was more of a Chelsea were playing trash, and Arsenal finished
it. Definitely be tasty this season. But continue the same.
Yeah, for me, this win was more of a Chelsea were playing trash, and Arsenal just punished them for it, as opposed to Arsenal played so well. So I can't really use this as like evidence for Arsenal taking over. Like, I'm not convinced. They're not gonna. I'm not convinced they're gonna win.
I will say this: I don't know if Tottenham's gonna be the team to make them drop points.
I don't know.
I feel like if you look at everybody's next fixture, I feel like if they drop points to Tottenham, it's because, let me ask you this, please. When is Tottenham? Do you know who Tottenham's next game is against?
I'm just looking at it now. Let me see. Are they not playing City? No, they play. Tottenham's next game is Arsenal.
But guess what? Look at the date of their last game and look at the date now.
Tottenham haven't played in ages. Now I'm deep in it, man. Tottenham ain't played in ages. Think about it. Why? We played 2 games. Well,
You're
like we
gonna be.
played
Hey, listen,
two.
before you speak, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at all the gaps between all of Arsenal's games up until now.
Arsenal, yeah, it's been a couple of days here and there.
Think
And
about
then
it.
Arsenal playing Tottenham on Sunday. And then they played today. And Tottenham ain't played in ages.
So either Tottenham are either gonna be sluggish, or
But,
Arsenal, or they're gonna be so fresh they're just gonna
but,
blitz Arsenal. Because
but here's
the
the
thing
thing
about
with
Tottenham is
Tottenham.
Tottenham are a weird team. Because let me say this real quick, Tottenham are a
Mm,
weird team because everyone just assumes Tottenham are gonna play like they did against Newcastle. No, that's the word that happens. Everyone just assumes that's gonna be the Tottenham you see. Everyone just assumes that, and the problem is with football is you can never assume football. You can never assume football just because you saw that Tottenham look bad in this game doesn't mean they won't be up for it. Remember how
because
bad people forget. You know what people forget? I saw Man United put on a disaster class, game after game after game. Came to Liverpool, they looked like garbage,
this is what I'm saying,
but
man.
they still came away with no loss.
Do you remember Luton? Do you remember Luton? Luton were getting cooked by everybody. And then we go to Kenilworth
Who's
Road.
give them their first point?
We got cooked, but exactly, because everybody else was winning, and they were like, oh, Liverpool gonna go to Luton and batter them as well, like everybody
Give them a
else.
bad
We
prediction,
went.
6-0.
Tell me why we didn't win.
Because
I
Nunes
was
missed
like,
the
what's
open goal.
going on? Exactly. It was
And
things,
Salah did a weird header that should
especially
have
with
never entered on
Tottenham.
Nunes, but Nunes still missed
With
the open
Tottenham,
goal.
I would say with Tottenham as well, they are kind of like Liverpool in the sense that they'll lose to
I feel like
random teams for.
Richarlison's scoring.
That's what I'm saying, man. Tottenham will lose to random teams for no reason, and then it'll be the big teams suddenly they beat. Like, why? But also, Tottenham have a hard run of games. They're playing big teams back to back
I
to
will
back to
say
back.
this
They're,
though.
play, they're playing Arsenal, then Chelsea, then
Do you know the problem
us,
that they have though?
back to back to
That
back.
I'm not understanding.
Mm.
Arsenal don't have an Isaac.
Oh, Tottenham.
Isaac. Do you see the goals that Isaac scored? He put the
Yeah,
guy
no,
on his
Isaac
head
is
like
sick.
this.
Isaac is sick.
And then Gordon's actually a pretty decent player. I'm not gonna lie. When Gordon was at Everton, when they said Chelsea wanted to bid 50 million for him.
I
Alright,
hate
man.
that guy.
Yeah. Peace, man. Peace, Mike. Thank you for coming down to the stream. Gordon, yeah. When Gordon's head was like this, when Gordon crossed him over. Gordon's a good player. I'm not gonna lie. I thought Gordon was a scrub. B, you're picking up
I
feedback.
hate that guy. Gordon
Picking
is
up
so
feedback.
annoying.
I'm
Huh?
echoing.
Is it?
Yeah.
I can't hear an echo.
Yo. Yo.
Yeah,
Yo. Do you have the video playing in the background?
no. I have it on my phone, but there's no sound
Oh, okay. Okay, it's
because
gone
I've
now.
opened
It's gone now.
because I've
It's
opened
gone
I've
now. It's
opened
gone
it
now. It's gone
before.
now. It's gone now.
I couldn't hear an echo in here.
Okay. No, but anyways,
What was I gonna, what was I gonna say?
Gordon's improved. Well, say what you're gonna say.
Yeah, no, he has improved. He's just jarring. I hate that guy so much.
Because he shows
But
up against
anyway,
Liverpool.
Tottenham is sticky as well because one, we can't really predict Tottenham that well because sometimes they show up against the big teams for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what does this mean for them? Oh no, actually no, they need to win because they want Champions League places
Yeah.
because they're fighting against Villa. But
And they're better than
if you
Villa.
think about it, Tottenham have a really dirty run-in of games. Like they've got really dirty. They're playing
They have
Arsenal
Liverpool, City, Arsenal all next to each other.
and Chelsea. No, yeah, they're playing. Listen, they're playing Arsenal, then Liverpool, then Chelsea. No, sorry, Arsenal, then Chelsea. Yeah, Arsenal, then Chelsea,
Oh man.
then Liverpool.
Oh.
Then they're playing Burnley. Then it's City,
Imagine,
and
man.
then
Chelsea's the
Shef-
big 16. They take points off and they get battered by everybody else.
no, don't piss me off, man. They can lose. They can lose to Chelsea. I don't care. But beat the other people. Beat the people that matter, please.
So let me get this straight. You're counting on Tottenham to beat Arsenal and to
And
beat
City.
City. I can
What
only
other
see them
choice?
doing one. I can only see
What
them doing
choice?
one.
No,
And
no.
it'll be
This is
lucky
what
to
I
get a
said.
draw.
This is what I said. But what choice do we have, Wale? I need
Lose.
them to beat
We
City.
lose.
I'll be sorry.
We
I need
lose.
them to beat. Shut up, man. We're not losing yet. We're winning the league. We're
Man,
winning the league.
you better enjoy this whole title run, man. Because once that bold man steps into the Adax, it's raps.
Nah.
And people
Think
try
about
to
it. Yeah.
tell me that they're inspired by him.
Wait, deep it, yeah. Deep it. Imagine how many Premier Leagues did we win with managers with hair? One. So maybe we needed to be maybe all this whole time we needed a bald manager.
Okay, other than Pep, name a bald manager that's won the Premier League.
But he's very successful, and
As
he's
you
the
guys
only
said,
bald
name
one.
another one.
I can't think of anybody else.
He's the only
Who
good
else?
bald manager I know.
But yeah, but you don't know the other
So
guy.
B, so
You don't
B,
know
so
the
you're
other.
telling me bald managers, yeah, have a historic history of being bricks other than Zidane.
And one, I'm Pep.
Look at Carlo Ancelotti. Carlo Ancelotti older than all of them. Look, full head of
He
hair,
got full head of hair,
full head of hair, not looking like he's receding at all.
doing his eyebrow raise.
But thinking he's a
Please,
rock.
that's so funny. That's so no.
Full head
Wait,
of
what I'm
hair.
saying is, yeah, maybe the key was we needed
Well, you
someone
gotta beat a
bold.
bald man with a bald man. I'm
Exactly,
sick, man.
exactly. Fight fire with fire.
Wait, bald with a bald.
That's not such a
What?
big deal.
Is this Tia versus freaking Krillin?
Don't kill
I'm
me.
done, man.
It's Piccolo. It's Piccolo. He's bold.
Oh my freaking lord, man.
You're
But
actually
hey,
funny.
at the end of the day, man, I think it's a good win for Arsenal. Arsenal had to get the win. I thought Chelsea could do something, but I was wrong. Chelsea couldn't do anything because Chelsea are a bunch of bricks. And now Arsenal can relax and try and get themselves ready for Tottenham. Tottenham are going to try and do everything they can to derail them. And the Man City are going to try and go perfect. The thing about Man City is, yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, and this is what you guys need to understand. Man City they were lucky to play Chelsea. Because if that first game back when they were tied was a Premier League game, they would have lost. If it wasn't Chelsea,
Yeah,
they would have lost.
yeah, cooked.
They would have definitely lost. That's why Pep is mad, because Pep knows this fixture congestion is hurting them.
Yeah,
This fixture congestion is actually
yeah.
hurting them. But yeah, B, tell the people your Premier League predictions in terms of who's winning the league. I'll
Yeah.
clip this part. If Liverpool win the league, I'll clip this part.
Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me, yeah. Liverpool still can win the league. Like, why do you always do this? Listen, yeah. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Nothing. They still have to play Tottenham and City. City always
B,
break
you know
against
the worst
Tottenham.
thing you said? You're trusting a serial loser to save you. The team that don't know how to win when it matters. Losers.
No, listen,
The
yeah.
most loserest club in
Listen.
England.
No, think about it.
B,
Think
they
about
lost
it.
the league to Leicester.
No, think
Why
about
are
it. Think
Leicester
about
down in the championship?
No, listen, yeah. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, yeah, we're not winning the league because Tottenham are good at winning. Tottenham aren't good at
So
winning
they're
trophies.
gonna draw.
Listen. Tottenham aren't good at winning trophies. I'm not asking them to win a
Okay.
trophy. I'm asking them to be annoying, and they're good at being annoying. Just to not win
So I have a
anything
question,
anyway.
B.
Think about it, yeah.
I have a question.
History. Like
What's our
Tottenham,
front line? What's our front line saying?
we're not gonna win it. We're not gonna win the league because we have such a good attack like that.
No,
Our attack's
I'm
alright.
saying B, they're just not scoring at all.
Yeah, they'll score. Think
Do
about
you know
they'll
who's our last attacker to score?
stop thinking
Our
about
last
it. They're
attacker
gonna
to
score.
who?
They're gonna score
Who's scoring?
tomorrow.
Who?
Tomorrow we're
Who?
gonna win. What do you mean?
Have you seen the history of Liverpool versus Everton fixtures?
I know, but that's not the point, William, man. This is
Oh, we had
different.
Mane.
This means more.
Shut up. B,
Now
B,
we
B, B. For real though. Like all jokes
no,
aside, who's
no.
scoring tomorrow?
Listen. When we win the league, yeah, because Nunes scores a brace against Everton tomorrow, and what's it called? And Tottenham beats City 3-0. Then what? Then what?
3-0.
Arsenal, Arsenal will do their own
B
thing,
with
yeah.
Romero at centre back. They're not conceding, bro.
Arsenal will do their
That
own thing.
Argentinian fog.
I don't even have to fight about Arsenal. There's no way they're winning all them games. There's no way.
Their games are easy outside of what's
But
Man United game?
Arsenal are not. They're not straightforward, man. They're not good like that. Like think about it. If there's no way, Arsenal are not winning the league, man. Uh, that's all I'm saying. But you don't want to believe. You don't want to believe in Nunez, yeah. But the thing is, with Liverpool, yeah, I would prefer if we had a good, solid. Listen,
has an 11% conversion rate.
I would
That is
prefer if we had
horrible.
a good, if we had a good, strong striker who would score like 30 goals in a season, and we'd be good, amazing. 20 goals in the Prem, cool. But we ain't got that. We have like 4 or 5 attackers who we just need to spread the goals out. I need Salah to get back in form. I need Nunes to get back in form
Do you know why Salah's out of form?
because he got injured.
His hamstrings. Do you know how long hamstrings take for these guys, even if they're fit?
That's what I'm saying,
He goes
man.
on one run. He's hamstring.
It's just unlucky. It's because he got
Remember
injured.
when Chris Paul did his hamstring? Look at him. Where is he now?
Chris Paul. Chris Paul is trash. No, but Chris Paul's old.
No, but he's ham.
That's different.
And Salah's young.
Yeah, but he's. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Chris Paul's old. You pull your hamstring at Chris Paul's age, man.
No, but
Just retire.
Because
Retire. You're not
your
going.
hamstrings to strikeable to run.
Yeah, I know. But what I'm saying is you're still running. Like basketball, they have to go up and down all the
Last time you
time.
saw Salah run.
That's what I'm saying, man. He's peak. He needs to recover properly. He's still working on it, but I think we'll be fine, honestly. And Trent is in form now.
Just scored one free kick.
No, he played really well in the last few games.
Okay.
I would say
Let me ask you this then.
Gravenberch played. If
Let me ask you
Gravenberch
this.
plays like he
Let's say
played,
Salah doesn't score. And since Jota's out for 2 weeks, who's carrying the front line?
I told you Diaz is gonna score.
Who?
Diaz.
Okay, it's time to end the stream.
Why? No, I predicted saying I said Diaz was gonna score. I think Diaz will score against
Diaz
Everton.
can't carry the attack.
I don't think he can carry the attack either. You think between Diaz, Gakpo, and Nunes, they're gonna carry?
Gakpo to carry the attack.
Really? To be fair, I think
Gakpo for the first time at his Liverpool career, Klopp discovered. You know what Klopp said? Klopp said, "I realized I was ruining Gakpo's confidence by playing him out of position this whole time." And I realized the solution to that. I realized the solution to making him play well again was to play in.
This is why it's time for Klopp to hang up his boots, man. This is why it's time for this guy to go. Like, don't piss me off.
Got a picture of that bold fraud that's gonna be our manager.
How is he a fraud? How is he a fraud? They even know him.
When he concedes goals, he smiles like Klopp does. There's a clip of him doing that.
I saw that.
It really.
Well, man, you know what's killing me? They are
no,
cooking.
you don't fit the aesthetics. He's a, on him going.
It's just because he's bold.
No.
It's just because he's bold.
I'm like, Phil.
That's why I hate.
I'm calling him Phil. That's his name, Phil.
Well, listen, man. This is what I'm saying. Someone tweeted saying Twitter is so jokes. Everyone's mocking him just because he's bald. It's true. Man, think about it, yeah. Because if that guy, the same guy, if he was the same, he just had hair. No, it would not be this much outrage. It would not be this much. Oh, but he's bald. But he's bald.
20 years.
It doesn't matter, man. What's that got to do with coaching ability? People are so ridiculous.
I've got a question for you. What's underneath your bonnet? If he wore a hat, what's underneath his hat? Nothing.
Listen, you know what someone said? Okay, one last thing, yeah, and I think I'm gonna have to go to bed.
Might as well hire
They said that's what I mean about that as well. Someone said this will be a crazy appointment. He's tactically flexible. He's respectable, and the media love him. Guess what I'm gonna show you?
Oh.
I was like, no. Like, think about it. No, man, please.
Oh my God.
Someone said that tweet deserves prison time.
It does.
I'm sorry, man.
15 years minimum.
If we get Gareth Southgate,
get rid of that waistcoat merchant. I ain't trying to sell waistcoats.
If we get Gareth Southgate, I'm quitting as a football fan.
No, we won't I'm not doing this. Do you know why?
It was to England.
Liverpool will never hire a manager from England.
That's true.
Liverpool don't like England.
Yeah, I know. That's funny. I find it really funny. That's my club.
Oh, they once Caicedo. I wish we actually signed Caicedo low-key.
Well, you know one thing. Okay, I'm gonna go, yeah. But I know you're gonna laugh if I say this. the Suns are playing today in the playoffs. It's game two, and I just know we're gonna lose, man.
Why? Because you got Bane Booker. KD's doing what he needs to do. Booker's just not. Booker's taking a break.
No, man. KD does what he needs to do, and if Booker takes a break, we lose. So is that really
Because
what?
babe, you need Booker's the primary ball handler. So
That's what I'm saying, man.
of
KD
course,
is trash.
he's not. No, you can't blame KD.
I'm blaming him.
Why are you blaming him? It's
I
actually Booker's fault.
know, but the thing is, right? Booker can't have a bad game, or we lose. Booker
Okay.
can't not play, or we
More
lose.
breaking news. That bald man. Why is he putting that trophy on his bald head?
What is wrong with you, man?
Oh man, I don't want
Like,
it,
can
man.
you just leave the guy alone? He's just bald. That's it.
Man, we're gonna
He's
do
just
another stream
bald.
talking about Liverpool and talk about him. And talk about our next
He's just
managerial
bald.
candidate, man.
You actually nah, Willie, man. The Suns got cooked in game one, man.
Anyways,
95 to
I
120.
saw
Do
the
you know
game.
how that?
I saw the
That's
game.
insane.
I saw the
Yeah,
game.
because it was early.
I saw the game. What's his name? Anthony was talking trash to what's his name's face.
Willie, why are you cooking that guy for being bald? Like, if you
Because this
think about
guy's
it,
gonna replace Klopp.
really, that's what they said about Amarin,
No,
though.
no, no. This guy, actually, Paul Joyce said it.
Oh, is it?
You know, Paul Joyce. Paul Joyce is the guy.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, I know,
Paul
I know, I
Joyce.
know.
He goes into his shell when it comes when it comes to Liverpool lose. He rises up like the Undertaker, and then afterwards he just disappears. We don't hear from him for like years,
Yeah,
for like months.
because I just thought he was the Liverpool
All these other
reporter.
journalists are frauds. They just want attention. Paul Joyce goes, I'm so legit. I just pop up. I just drop the news and I disappear.
Here we go.
So Paul Joyce said Liverpool have pinpointed the firing of
Nah,
the head
Willie,
coach
man. Willie,
as the
Willie.
main man they want to replace Jurgen Klopp.
There's no way we can win when our
No, man. No, I can't, man. I can't be with this guy. No,
I'm
I
gonna
can't.
laugh so.
I can't.
Do you know how much I'm gonna
B,
laugh when our
look at my
manager
screen.
is
Look
now
at my
bald?
screen. Look at my screen.
Yeah, I'm
Look at
looking.
my screen. Okay. Oh, look at my screen. You see my screen? Look on the stream. Look on the stream. Look at my
Yeah,
screen.
yeah, wait, I'm going on the stream now.
You want this guy? This guy.
Wait,
Look at him.
let me just tell you one thing, yeah.
Look at him. Look at how shiny his head is.
Wait,
I'm meant to be accepting this guy.
listen, man. Do you know how much I'm gonna laugh when we get this bald guy?
You better laugh. It's better than despair.
Why have you put this picture on the screen?
You see the problem, B? What's he smiling at? What's so
Wait,
funny?
it doesn't matter.
It does
You don't
matter.
know this guy. Why are you so
Look at
mad
look
just
at
because
B.
he's
Look,
not
I
got
brought it
hair?
back, man.
Just because he doesn't have hair, you're
Man,
suddenly so mad.
he look like manager of Whiteleaf, man. He look like he coached me.
Didn't he win?
When what?
Who's he played? Is he fine enough manager?
Yeah, they're second in the league. He's not even winning that league, B.
How far? How? Let me see the table. Hold on.
I can't wait to see your reaction.
No, they're only 4 point. How many games are in their league?
Check.
I don't even know. There's only 18 teams there. So is it finished?
So they play each team twice.
It's the Dutch league. Yeah, I know, but like where? I don't know.
Wait, how many games have they lost this season?
Hold on. 34 game season. Each team plays 34 games. Yeah. All right. So let me see. Yeah, this is what I'm saying, man. I need to start paying attention to some of the other leagues. Cause I only pay attention really to the Prem. And then you guys start pulling these random managers out your ass. And I'm like, who the hell is that?
B.
No, look at they've only lost 2 games. They've drawn 6 though.
Oh, he fits perfectly because that's what we do when we don't win a league.
We lose, but we draw.
We
Yeah,
lose.
that
We
because
barely ever win. We just draw crazy. You know what?
yeah, they're not winning this
He
league.
inverts the right back.
Have they lost? I think they might have lost. I don't know.
He reverts the right back, but he doesn't play. He doesn't play 4-3-3. He plays 4-1. He plays 4-2-3-1.
What?
So what he does is he plays with
The formation
two
is
D
ugly
two
now.
no, that's a good formation. He plays with two DMs, number 10, a obviously a left midfielder, right midfielder, and a striker.
Why did you give me a thumbs down?
Who?
Leah, my friend's being
But
stupid.
anyways,
Yeah.
guys, that's been the stream. Chelsea are garbage. You got any closing thoughts? Are Arsenal winning the league?
Me? No. Of course not. Please. There's no way.
But they got King Kai.
There's no way they're winning the league.
So what happens if they do?
I don't know.
Okay, if they win the league, man, your wages are cut in half.
No, no.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
But what I'm saying is, how? Think about it. In what scenario does Arsenal win?
The scenario where they win all their games and City lose one or draw one.
I can't see that happening. Arsenal have to win all their games and City has to drop points. They're either both dropping points or City don't
You
drop.
basically say you are so biased.
What?
If they both
That's
drop points. So what happens when they both drop points?
And then we win the league, like I said. I don't know why I acted like this. I said we're gonna win the league.
You said Nigeria were gonna win AFCON.
Nah, but we should have won at AFCON. No,
You
they
say
even
if
pissed
you
me
say
off.
that guy's name, we basically got the Uruguayan version of him, man. Stop this.
No, man, no. We should have won AFCON. Like, don't even piss me off.
Well, we should have beaten Leeds. We should have beaten Man United. And Nunes should have pulled it back for Soboslai.
We should have beaten Man United. It's almost like played trash.
Nunes should have pulled it back to him. Instead, he slapped it across the goal.
Yeah, thing is, yeah, Nunes, leave him alone, man.
Watch this board coach come in there. He can't even rip his hair out. There's no hair to
Think
rip.
about it. Think about it.
He's
Yeah.
gonna sell it.
Listen, yeah, mark my words. If this bald guy comes into our club and Nunes suddenly bangs in 20 goals in the Prem, what are you gonna say?
Klopp is on forward watch.
Exactly.
If all our strikers become clinical finishers when this bold man comes in,
And then
Klopp,
my theory is correct. Like, I'm
they
sorry,
literally play the same style.
Klopp is not
They
completely
literally,
innocent,
this guy plays the same style.
but he's bald. So anything could happen.
Dude,
He's
look how
bald.
young that guy looks. No wrinkles. Do you see how much? Look how Klopp looked before he came to Liverpool. This job gonna age him. He really gonna look like Phil Mitchell.
Yeah, but that's just
when he
because
was
it's a
when he
big.
was battling the alcohol.
That's just because it's a big.
Yeah, we see that picture
It's
with
a big job.
Phil Mitchell with the alcohol bottle. You gonna look like him, man. You gonna look like him.
That's just because it's a big job. That's different.
We got
That's
you.
not. Nah, Wale,
trying
man.
to get us to hire Danny
Wale.
Murphy, bro.
Wale.
Danny Murphy.
Yeah, they won a
Alan
cup.
Shearer as coach.
Wale, listen, they won their League Cup. Feyenoord won. The board guy.
Yeah, okay, but do me a favor, yeah. Look at the picture. Look where he put the trophy.
On his bald head, like, okay. Wait, no, okay, wait. Before I leave here, I don't like to laugh at